Awesome. All right, that's it. Thanks a lot, Eric.
My name is Eric Bosire. I'm the CEO and co-founder at Irrihab KA. At Irrihab, what we do is we work with smallholder farmers, and ideally what we do is we help them to be able to maximize productivity and helping them to build resilience against climate change by providing them with climate smart irrigation solutions. And we've been doing that since 2017. I grew up in a farming community. So I interacted with farmers all my entire life, and I could see the struggles they had. So where I grew up, our farmers used to do sugarcane farming, which is a very low value crop, and it heavily depends on rain for productivity. And so I could see how these farmers were struggling because they had to wait for rains for them to get a better yield. And that means if the rains didn't show up in the right quantity at that season or in that year, they couldn't get the right yield. So I saw those struggles and I felt like maybe there's something I could do to be able to change that. So these farmers didn't have information on what other crops that they could grow that could give them very high returns within a very short period of time. They didn't have the knowledge and information on better irrigation systems they could use for them to effectively manage the water resource, because now all they did was just to depend on rain. So I felt like as an entrepreneur, maybe it's an opportunity I could tap into and see what innovative irrigation solutions I could introduce to these farmers, what other better crops I could introduce to these farmers for them to better grow and better adapt to climate change. I think Barca has a very interesting model. They take a totally unique approach in terms of investing in the kind of entrepreneurs they want to invest in. They want to spend time with the founders and get to understand why they are doing what they're doing, and they take an approach of making sure that we're able to tell our story not only to the farmers that we are serving, but also to other investors who are more interested in creating impact to our society. So they take an approach that is very different from any other investors I've seen around, and they want to be part of your journey. They want to work with you. They want to understand exactly what are the needs that are really required for your business to move from point A to B, and that's the beauty about them, and that's why I was so glad to join them, and I'm really looking forward to grow with them. Yeah, so for any entrepreneur who wants to jump into the climate space, I will tell them this is the right time. Simply because the population is growing, the demand for food is increasingly growing as well. But then we have now the issues around climate change, which are really making it for us to continuously be in production in a more sustainable way. So if there's any entrepreneur who wants to jump into business, I think the climate space is really is in there. I will say it's the right space for them to invest in.